Everyone knew that Meghan Markle was biracial. Going back to Meghan's complaints about being a person of colour, she never identified as such until Suits Season 2. In Tom Bower's book, Aaron Korsh, the creator of the show, even said that he had no idea Markle was biracial until the second season, when she finally decided to disclose that information. The casting of Wendell Pierce as a father caused issues with some fans, as it meant she wasn't the Caucasian woman that they thought she was. It's really sad because the comments towards Pierce were disgusting. The racist commenters couldn't believe that the hot chick they'd been hoping to bang themselves was half black. But let's be honest, Meghan looks more white than black. King Charles is said to have been completely unaware that Meghan Markle was biracial upon first meeting her, royal experts claimed. The former Prince of Wales is said to have had no idea that Meghan was born to a Caucasian father and an African-American mother. It comes from a reported conversation in the book titled The King, The Life of King Charles III, where it's claimed among other things that Charles found Meghan to be absolutely delightful, but it appears that Meghan, who the, at the time, Prince of Wales found to be completely charming, was quite the surprise for the royal. Author Christopher Anderson detailed their first meeting together and the reaction the new king had when speaking to an American friend. Anderson writes of the encounter and subsequent reaction. At the time, Prince Charles had no idea that Harry's new girlfriend was biracial. He alleges that Charles, speaking to an American friend, said, "Not that it would have mattered at all, of course, but no, I didn't realise that until much later." Meghan's lineage was again brought up when users on social media found an image of an online profile posted in 2013 that listed her as Caucasian, with some suggesting the former actress wrote these details herself. A tweet, posted on December 10th, 2022, claims that Meghan Markle had listed herself as a Caucasian supermodel. It had several hundred engagements. While the profile image of Meghan Markle was posted recently, it appears to have been circulated online for a few years. Social media tore her apart for lying about race, as some claim she'd never called herself black before. One person wrote, "Rachel Meghan Markle always identified herself with being Caucasian. She lists herself as Caucasian on all of her CVs. The only time that she'd ever referred to a colour is when it suits her narrative, i.e. in South Africa she was a woman of colour, never a black woman. Harry threatened his family if they didn't allow him to marry Meghan, that they would claim it was because of racism." Meghan has aligned herself with the Black Lives Matter movement, not because she cares for black people, but because she wants to use it as a platform to launch herself into politics. She had absolutely no interest before the recent Black Lives Matter marches. Meghan uses a colour as a way of deterring from her bad behaviour. Like an anthem, she sings racism every time she's caught out lying, scheming, cheating, bullying, basically being her toxic self. The second added, "She's mixed race, but has chosen to live and be seen as a white woman, and takes offence to being called black. Calling a mixed race person black is prevalent in America because of the one-drop rule and the racial divide still faced by many in today's world. She doesn't even say, 'Oh, I've always been mixed race and all my friends, colleagues and teachers all knew.' She prefers to be seen as white rather than mixed, which is why she's unhappy people said, 'Oh, Meghan's mixed race. Here's a family tree from both sides all the way to slaves on her mother's side.' This is standard on everyone who marries into the royal family."